Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. Got a good one for you today. I'm on Balboa Island, and that's the Lando Norris car that they craned in. So it's kind of neat to see the F1 car that they brought out. I love the speculation on this, on who owns that house. But what's up with the drones, guys? I'm going to talk about this. Um, this is insane, first of all, okay? Please like the video. Please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget, we have a sponsor today, Delete Me, which I will talk about in a bit. But, okay, for the last month, I have had many people write me, and I have accumulated a bunch of news stories and things to support this video. This is insane, guys, that we have drones that are flying over the United States in different spots, and nobody knows anything about them. But don't worry, they're safe. You have nothing to worry about. Who says who? Says who? Now, I'm going to intermittently show different videos from different newscasts and things like that in this video, because this is insanity, pure insanity right now. Now, starting in New Jersey, they had these drones that were spotted in the sky, and they weren't just personal use drones.
Oh,
These were huge drones the size of a car, the size of a Winnebago motorhome, and they're massive. Now, here's the thing, but they pose no threat. Well, that's ridiculous, guys. It is ridiculous to have something flying in the sky that we're supposed to believe is no big deal. Now, here's a little bit of video just to show you guys. Now, what is that? What are those things? And here's the thing about this. Here in California, you have laws, and I started looking up California law to fly drones. Well, it is illegal to fly a drone over people here in California. So these people that are getting it, over their houses and stuff, that's a crime. And the thing that's crazy about this is that you've got the civil penalties for doing this, for flying a drone without a proper license here in California, is $27,000, $27,500 for not having the proper license. Well, people go out and buy themselves a recreational drone and don't think anything about it. The civil penalties can carry up to 3 years in prison, which would then be criminal, and you could face a $250,000 fine. Well, why are these people not being subjected to that? Tell me why. I don't understand it at all, for the life of me. So, here in California, you've got all these open areas that are illegal. Hermosa Beach, Malibu, national parks owned and are operated by the Mountains Recreation Conservation, City of La Mesa passed laws. I mean, I could go on and on and on. But the point of this is that you're supposed to be licensed to do this, and they're regulated by the FAA. So with that, why are these people flying around? Now, here it is. You're starting to sit there and say, well, why didn't people take action? Well, one man, first video I'm going to show you, was a man who had the thing fly over his house and didn't think it was safe, so he started shooting at it. The only problem was this guy, salt of the earth, older gentleman. Take a look at this.
So, at some point today, did a drone fly over your house and you shoot at it? I'm going to be real blunt with you and ask.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, why'd you shoot at it?
Because I thought it was somebody and turn around playing games on my house.
I got you. Where did you see the drone at?
Right above me.
What, can you walk out and just kind of show me?
Right there.
Sitting straight above it?
Straight above me.
Do you have any idea?
Hovered, lowered some kind of cord down or something, turned around and sent something back up, and then after it was shot at, it turned around and went north.
Gotcha. Okay. What'd you shoot at it with?
9mm.
Okay. All right.
How much trouble am I in?
Quite a bit. You've been honest with me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Quite a bit, actually. So there's a federal charge that goes along with it. There's a felony charge that goes along with it. That's kind of like where we're at.
Now, it was a Walmart drone delivering packages. And the guy, pops a few shots off at this. And no, you're not supposed to do that. This is what they don't want to have, is this vigilantism of people doing lunacy like this. So again, would I like to have that guy as a neighbor? Yes, I would. I would like to have that guy as a neighbor. I have a cop as a neighbor, or someone in, quote, law enforcement as a neighbor. And it's very good because the house is very safe. The police patrol our neighborhood. Everything is great, okay? You know what I mean? That's all good. I'd like to have that guy as a neighbor. You be the judge of that. Now it's getting more and more. There's more congressional testimony, and we're seeing more things about this that are making it like, what's going on? Now, Mayorkas and those clowns at the Department of Homeland Security said nothing to worry about. Why? I can't fly a drone over your house, okay? I could have civil penalties, criminal penalties, everything we just talked about. But we're not supposed to worry about this? They're too much. Take a look at some of this.
What does the FBI know where these drones are from? And going forward, are we going to give local and state law enforcement the tools they need to be able to monitor, right? Because let's assume that drone activity will continue as it has, and say there'll be more drones here and around the country. Local law enforcement right now doesn't have all the tools they need to both identify the drones and then, if they need to take them out of the air. There does not appear to be any threat, imminent threat, to public safety or to our national security. But I do think everybody has a right to know.
These are not U.S. military drones. Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
From the Coast Guard, who said that one of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water.
These are 6-foot drones that are somehow evading our detection. They are not being detected.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it come from. They don't know nothing.
Now, in addition to the congressional hearings, you're starting to have people that are citizens. Former Governor Larry Hogan, he steps forward and says, what is going on that these things are flying over my house? Chris Christie was eating a bucket of chicken hand over fist, and he noticed that his meal was disrupted by the drones. I added the bucket of chicken part because he's such a fat ass. But anyways, it's kind of funny, guys, because now you're going to say something about this. Now you have a problem with this. Now, here's where it's escalating. Here in California, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, you're seeing drones fly over certain areas. There's an area, Hemet, California, Riverside County. It made Channel 4 News, made the LA newscast about these drones flying over. And again, they're huge, they're silent, they're not small, they're not man-made, they're not handheld units. They're much bigger, they're huge, they're helicopter size. And these are flying over these areas. Murrieta, California, that's about 15, 20 miles away from Hemet, and you're seeing those appear there as well. Now, why? Okay? Again, our government has lost it. Our government doesn't care about this, but you've got drones flying over everywhere. When it starts affecting something, it's crazy. Now, I had a great video, and this is what the spaceships look like. Take a look at this. Now, that's clearly that's clearly parody, and it's funny that somebody said these are what the drones look like, and it was somebody's homemade little craft that crashed. But there's a lot more to cover on this. Let's talk about our sponsor, Delete Me. One thing that people may not know is that data brokers are constantly mining and selling our personal information. These are sites that have everything from your name, your address, your phone number, your email address, everything about us. Well, there's a great service called Delete Me that will get rid of this for you. And I've used it, and it's absolutely amazing. If you use the discount code iAllegedly, use the link below, you can save 20% off their regular price. It is absolutely amazing. Once you sign up and give them your information, they will go to work. And within 7 days, they will issue a report that will show you everything that they will delete. And this is ongoing. It's fantastic. I've used it, and it's truly one of the best things I've signed up for all year. So check out Delete Me, because let's face it, they will get rid of things like your name, your phone number, your email addresses, your home's value, your profession, all our personal information. There are hundreds and hundreds of these data brokers out there, and you need to get yourself off these lists as soon as possible. Check out Delete Me today. If you don't want to use the link below, try this QR code they set up for us. It's absolutely fantastic. And you can sign up there. Just take a picture of it with your cell phone. It's that simple. So check out Delete Me today. Use the discount code iAllegedly and save 20% today. Now, there's a lot more footage to cover on this. And even reporters now are asking the press secretary, hey, what's going on with this? Should we be concerned? It's nothing. It's no big deal. Who do you believe? Watch this, because this is disturbing now at this point.
On the drones, does the U.S. government have any of its own imagery or video of these systems?
I'm not aware that we have U.S. government produced imagery ourselves, but as I said in my opening statement, we have certainly done thorough analysis of the existing imagery.
Like from people's cell phones that we're seeing? Basically, with what you're looking at, how can you credibly tell people that there is no public safety threat, there's no national security threat, that there's no reason to believe that a foreign government is involved?
Because the analysis thus far, in an investigation that is ongoing, has not revealed any national security or malicious intent or criminal activity. But, Jackie, I would remind you, we're at the beginning here, not the end. There's a lot more work to be done, and we're working closely with state and local authorities to gain more information.
A couple questions about drones. There have been repeated drone sightings in the Northeast, especially in New Jersey. These are not small drones, some of them pretty large. They're flying at low altitudes, they're flying in flocks. Has the president been briefed on this situation?
So we are certainly aware, the president is aware. So we're closely tracking the activity and coordinating closely with relevant agency, including DHS and FBI, to continue to investigate these incidents. Don't have anything beyond that to share. Obviously, this is something that DHS and FBI are tracking very, very closely, and so I would have to refer you to them directly, but aware, keeping an eye out and looking into the incidents that you just mentioned.
I want to remind everybody that there's only a few days left to sign up for our Christmas card list. So many of you have already done it, but if you go to danspromo.com, everybody gets a Christmas card, but then we're randomly going to pick basically, it's almost 100 people right now that we're giving gifts to. Right now, it's very cool. Please sign up today, danspromo.com. Everybody gets a Christmas card, but we're getting gold, silver, cash, and it'll be done right after the holiday, okay? Sign up today. Now, guys, this is disturbing. This is crazy because here you've got all these laws that protect us from things flying in the sky. Now, one thing that's funny is you have international waters that basically a couple miles out, you can fly, you can run a casino, you can do all this stuff. That's why you've got the cruise ships that can go out there. And I don't know what the actual number is, but there's things you can do in international waters. Well, flying these drones over certain areas, no one cares about. But when they start to encroach on the United States, that's when people sit there and go, nah, But the fact that they're telling us that it's nothing, that's insane. That's absolutely nuts, because one of them was downed. And how did it get down? Who knows? One thing that people have sent me is video of people taking shots at these things. So again, I don't recommend this. This was one of the famous ones that you've seen a little bit, but some guy who's a terrible shot was going at one of these things over and over and over again and completely missed it. Okay, so you got tracers. It's like Iraq or something. You know, it's just absolutely nuts. But Take a look at this, because do not do this. Okay? Take a look at this. Once again, I'd rather have the neighbor that was angry with the Walmart drone than this character. Just, again, don't do this. This is insanity. But for us to sit there and not be concerned about this, to not sit there and say, oh, something is seriously wrong with drones flying over the United States and there's nothing to worry about. But now they're here in Southern California too. Come on, guys. What are you doing? What's happening here? Are you worried at all? I am. I think it's crazy right now. And you've got, some guy who doesn't know what day it is running the show for another, almost 40 days? Come on, guys. This is nuts. Insanity that we have this right now. And why is this continuing? Okay? I'm concerned. Are you concerned? Share your thoughts on all this stuff. Let us know what you think about this. But it's too much right now at this point. Too many, too often, all over the place. The politicians are asking questions right now, and none of us have any good answers, have been given any good answers. And again, it disrupted the Fat Muffin Man's, bucket of chicken. And now, Chris Christie's involved. This is ridiculous. It flew right over my house. So that's illegal. That's a felony, and it should have been dealt with. And as much as I'm making a joke of Chris Christie, it's ridiculous that we have the safety of this. When it crashes or hits something that's of substance, then people are going to be worried about this. Again, it's after the fact, which is ridiculous. So let me know what you think. Share your thoughts on all this stuff. It's way, way, way too much. Share the video. Email me hello@iallegedly.com if you want more. But I hope you enjoyed this. Okay? I'll see you soon.